Hi, I am Ayushi Rawat and welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss the September Leetcode Challenge Day 13 problem. Insert interval. Now let's have a look at the problem statement. Given a set of non-overlapping intervals, insert a new interval into the intervals. Merge if necessary. You may assume that the intervals were initially sorted according to their start times. Now let's have a look at the example. Example 1 says intervals set equals to 1, 3, 6, 9. So 1, 3 is the first interval, 6, 9 is the second interval. New interval is 2, 5 and the output is 1, 5, 6, 9. Now let's understand this. So we have two set of intervals here, 1, 3 and 6, 9. The new interval is 2, 5. So we see an overlapping here with the first set of interval. So if we merge the first two set of intervals, that is 1, 3 plus 2, 5, we get 1, 5. At the end, we attach 6, 9 to it. So our output becomes 1, 5 set and 6, 9 set of interval. Next example, intervals set we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 and 16. As we can clearly see, these are a set of non-overlapping intervals. Our new interval is 4, 8. Now let's understand this. 4, 8 does not stand a place between interval 1 and 2, so we will leave it be. Now comes 3 to 5. Yes, 4 lies between 3 to 5. 6 to 7, yes. 8 to 10, yes. So we need to merge interval 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 with 4, 8. So that should be 3 to 10. The last one is 12 to 16. We leave it as it is. So our final set of intervals should be 1, 2, 3, 10 and 12, 16. Right? Let's say what the explanation reads. Because the new interval 4, 8 overlaps with 3, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 10. I hope it's clear to you. Note, input types must have changed on April 15, 2019. Please reset to default code definition to get new method signature. Okay, we can ignore this one. It will become more clearer to you once we code. So let's head over to the code. In the beginning, I am going to declare a new list as merged. I will declare variables I, start and end and initialize I and start to 0 and end to 1. I suppose we will be needing 3 while loops here. Let's understand it bit by bit. Now let's add all the intervals that come before the new interval. I'll be using while loop to do so. I am using two conditions for while loop here. While I is less than length of intervals and interval of I end is less than new interval of start. That is new interval of 0. In that case, I will append intervals of I to our merged list and increment I by 1. Next, we need to merge all intervals that overlap with the new interval. So I'm going to use another while loop here. Remember, our primary condition stays the same. As I said, our primary condition being I should be less than length of intervals, and I'll also take into consideration if intervals of I start is less than new intervals of end. In that case, I will update the value for new interval of start and new interval of end. I am calculating new interval of start by taking minimum of intervals of start and new intervals of start. Similarly, I am calculating new interval of end by calculating the maximum between intervals of I of n and intervals of n. At the end, I will increment I by 1. Now, I will insert the new interval by appending merged with new interval. Now we need to add all the remaining intervals to the result. For this, I'll use another while loop. While I is less than length of intervals, merged dot append intervals of I. At the end, I will increment I by 1. Let me correct the indentation here. At last, I will return merged. Now let's try running the code. There seems to be an error. I have added an extra S. Now let's try submitting it. And we are done.
You can find the code at my GitHub repository. Link is available in the description box below. If you wish to connect with me on other social platforms, the link is mentioned in the description box below. If you have any queries or suggestions, please feel free to ask. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.